All right, what do you say we continue our face-off between the Motorola Atrix 4G and Sony Ericsson Xperia ARC and take a little closer look and a little comparison of the user interface on our two contestants. The Atrix 4G runs Android 2.2 Froyo and the ARC has Android 2.3 Gingerbread. So you're going to see some differences here. The Atrix is going to have 7 different panels that you can customize either with widgets, application shortcuts, bookmarks, folders, or contact information. And what I've got here, this is the date and time widget from Motorola, part of MotoBlur, their picture widget, YouTube widget, recent messages widget. This is their RSS feed widget. Pandora doesn't belong to them. Their power widgets, music widget. This is the Facebook Twitter widget. This is their weather widget. And one thing that is different with MotoBlur is that you can resize widgets, providing it'll let me do it. Let me see. Apparently that one doesn't want to let me do it. Let's see if I can find one that will. Actually, I think this one will. There we go. We'll set it over this way, and there we go. We've resized the calendar. So there's a calendar widget. There's contact shortcut widget just below it. Google search widget, and again with Google search, you can determine what areas are searched by checking those. So you've got a pretty extensive list of things you can search on your phone via Google search, which is pretty slick. All right, so there's the Atrix on the ARC. With Gingerbread, you're going to get 5 panels that you can customize, again with widgets, application shortcuts, bookmarks, folders, contact information. Go through some of the widgets. The Places widget, this is Timescape, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. And basically what it does is lay out everything that's happened in a chronological order, is messaging, pictures, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. These are the, I would say, media widgets. This is your music player widget. This is a widget for pictures and video, which is pretty slick. You can tap on any one of those. And then this is a media widget where you can go directly to music player, gallery, or videos. Home screen, there's their clock. Google search, again, the calendar widget, track ID, so depending on what you're listening to, it'll let you know. Foursquare I'm not familiar with, but it's a social networking widget. You can sign in for that. There's Pandora, and these are their power widgets up here at the top, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, vibrate, and screen brightness. So it gives you a look there. Let's take a look at folders on both of these. Adding a folder because they are a little bit different. And we'll go into folders. One thing I like is they've made titling the folder quite easy on the ARC, and then you've got different colors for the folder itself. You get some presets on the Atrix 4G, and then with a new folder you can hold down on it once you set it up and title it that way. But I thought that was pretty slick. Also, you get the 7-panel overview on the by hitting the home screen twice, which you can see here on the Atrix 4G. A little bit different on the Xperia ARC. You get an overview of all of the different widgets that you're currently using. So instead of getting a look at the 7 different panels and using that as a shortcut, as you can see here, you get an overview of all of the different widgets you have laid out on your 5 different screens. So there's a little bit of difference there. As far as application menus, your main application menu, again, the ARC is going to go right to left and left to right. As you can see here, something that's a little different in the lower left-hand corner. You can tap on that and change the order of your shortcuts, or you can simply tap in the lower right-hand corner and free them up and move them around wherever you'd like. And then on the Atrix 4G, it simply scrolls up and down, as you can see there. All right, home keys. Holding down on the home keys on both of them will bring up the application or recent application manager. All right, what did I do? There we go. Open up recent apps. Application for both, and they both will show 8. As you can see there, they both have notification bars up at the top. Simply sliding down opens them up. No real big shortcuts on either one of them. You do get basically the exact same look depending on what's there, but the ARC doesn't add things like LG or Samsung does, where you've got shortcuts to different connectivity managers or profile managers. So they're both just plain Jane notification systems, but they both work very well. And then you've got your main menu keys, and again, they're on opposite sides. You can see settings, wallpapers, and add. You get a few more options. You get notifications and manage apps, along with a search on the Atrix that you don't get on the ARC. One of the things that's definitely missing from the ARC is a dedicated search key What you're going to have to do is keep Google search set up someplace if you want that to be able to just simply tap on it and ask a question to take care of a search. All right, there's a quick look at the user interface on our two contestants. I just do a little comparison of the messaging applications on both because there are some differences. Even though the Arc has Android 2.3 Gingerbread, we'll set up a new message here. We'll add our recipient. And we can CRA, which is me. Pick the mobile number. We'll go in here and then let's check and see what kind of input methods we have, and we really don't have anything. We've got a Chinese keypad, the default input, and the Japanese keyboard, and that's it. And the thing, first thing I noticed when I went to fire it up is there is no speech to text, even though it's Android 2.3 Gingerbread. So something SE left off part of their UI when setting up messaging. You do have numbers right here. You can tap on for numbers and symbols. Holding down it will open up your smiley faces, as you can see there, which are kind of slick, I guess. Let's try the keypad. And you can see predicted text works fine. Call John on Tuesday. Got that capitalization. But again, no speech to text as far as attachments. Add a picture, take a photo. So you do have a direct shortcut to the camera for either photos or audio, and also add sound, which is nice. Let's see if there's anything else on here of interest. Go into writing languages, quick text settings, and vibration and key press. So really not a lot here on the Arc, so you're probably going to want to download another keyboard once you get it. Time's going to be different simply because one's on Wi-Fi and one is not. I don't know why it says 418 and it says 430 up here, but what are you going to do? All right, let's take a look at messaging on the Atrix. And again, we'll send this to me, CRA, and I'm using the stock keypad, and we'll take a look at that. Oh, I didn't want to send it to her, but that's okay. She won't mind. Input methods, we have swipe and multi-touch. I've downloaded Swift Key, not a plug for them, but I do like it. On the multi-touch, again, what's nice is you have speech to text. Call John on Tuesday, and you can see that works quite well. Also use it in landscape. It's got some pretty good sized keys in landscape for I sort of messed that up. Monday. Yeah, it's close. Call John on Tuesday for our meeting Monday. So that was pretty close. And then again, the other method that's available is swipe. Let's take a look at the swipe keypad. One thing that's nice about the swipe keypad is you still have speech to text right here, and then the rest is swipe, which I am really not very good at. I was supposed to be call John on Tuesday. I got call on Tuesday. So you can see I'm blousy at swipe. But bottom line, you've got a lot more opportunities on the Atrix 4G stock. At least you have speech to text. As far as attachments, go down here to insert. We've got take a picture in picture, which can be the same shortcut to the camera. Audio, record audio. So you can actually record audio and send it quickly. Video, same thing. Slideshow, and also a name card. So you've got a few more attachment availabilities on the Atrix that you don't have on the Arc. Let's take a look at a couple of the media apps on each of our contestants. Let's start out with the music players on both. And let me see if I can get the album artwork looking the same on both. There we go. So there's our album artwork for Foo Fighters' recent tune, Rope. And both of them offer equalization for headphones and for the phone itself, which is slick. I actually like the extreme bass on the Motorola Atrix plugin. Works very, very well. You want to look at, here's our artists, albums. You also get genres on the Atrix, and then songs or tracks, and then playlists. So pretty much the same thing there on both of those for the media player. As far as the gallery is concerned, galleries are going to look the same. What's a little bit different is the widget that you can load on the Xperia Arc, their Mediascape widget, which you can tap and go directly to it, which is kind of nice. And again, the gallery here, once you get this far, the galleries are going to look pretty much the same, as you can see. Let's go into the gallery here. If I can find it, actually it was probably easier to find right here. There we go. So there's our gallery. And you can see they're going to look pretty much the same in portrait or in landscape. There you go, in landscape. So not a lot of difference in galleries. A little bit of difference. You've got some slicker animation. With the Atrix in landscape. And again, all of these photos that I've got on the Atrix down here, I took on both. Those will be posted on the site for you guys to take a look at. There's a look at the gallery as well as the music player on both. All right, what do you say we finish up today's face-off between the Atrix 4G, Motorola Atrix 4G, and the Sony Ericsson Xperia ARC with our browser comparison. Got them both running off the same Wi-Fi network. They both have flash filling enabled. They both have Adobe Flash 10.2 updates. Other than that, I can't think of anything that we need to talk about, so let's go and kick this off, and we're off. We're over to smartphoneenvy.com. It looks like the ARC wants to get there first. And the winner is going to be the Xperia ARC. Pretty smooth, a little glitchy at the beginning. Typical Android, double tap to zoom in. Works fine, multi-touch. Double tap again to rewrap it so it fits the display. Double tap to zoom all the way out. No rendering issues whatsoever. Very smooth. Alright, the Atrix 4G, little bit smoother on the scrolling, but not a heck of a lot. Again, double tap to zoom in, pinch to zoom, double tap to rewrap. There we go. Took a little longer to rewrap than the Atrix. Double tap to zoom all the way out. Again, very smooth on both. No rendering issues on either one. Atrix is a little smoother on scrolling. All right, let's head over to bookmarks. What do you say we head over to /gear? If I can find it on both of them. All right, where are you? You know what? I don't see it, so we'll go someplace else. Let's try, I'm sure everybody at home already saw it by now. Let's try Engadget, and we're off. That was pretty close. And again, the ARC is just tearing through it. And we're pretty much neck and neck at the moment. Up. Atrix 4G got there just a little bit ahead of time. Get an initial glitch when you first start scrolling. Once you get it going, no problem. Very nice. Rendering issues, doesn't look like it. It came through very well. Let's try the ARC. Again, a little glitchy at first touch. That's fine. Double tap to zoom in, very smooth. Pinch to zoom, double tap to rewrap, reformat. Works absolutely great. No problems whatsoever. All right, let's go to CNN, and since both of these have Flash 10.2, let's see how well they perform. All right, let me find CNN over here. There it is, and it's over here. Boom, and we're off. So far, we've got a split as far as speed. They've each won. This one comes down to, looks like ARC got there first. All right, and we're off. Atrix looks to be a little bit ahead right now.
You could win your dream car from GMC, Chevrolet, Cadillac, or Buick. Just push your blue OnStar button, stay on the line, and tell the advisor you want to enter. police officers, men in blue, accused of...
All right. It looked to me as if the Atrix 4G loaded the video just a little bit quicker. It was also smoother on the take-up. Didn't seem to have any scrolling issues from the get, whereas the ARC did seem to be a little bit herky-jerky when it did start up playing the video, in both cases, the commercial as the video itself. Otherwise, both of them are phenomenal on the internet and browsing. Absolutely no issues with either one other than what you've seen. Again, I hope it's been helpful. That was our face-off between the Motorola Atrix 4G and the Sony Ericsson Xperia ARC. So make sure you stop by smartphoneMA.com, check out the written review as well as photos and videos taken by both of today's contestants. And again, I hope it's been helpful. Take care.